Hi everyone, Alok here. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be explaining the working of insertion sort along with coding it in Python. But before jumping onto the coding part, let's have a quick overview of how actually this insertion sort sorting algorithm works. So now let's understand this concept with the help of an example. Suppose you are having a deck of cards divided in two parts. One part is sorted and the other part is unsorted. Intuitionally, you might pick a card, place it in its correct position among the already sorted cards, and repeat the process until all the cards are ordered. Let's now understand insertion sort with the help of this list. So over here, I'm having a list. What I'll be doing first is to divide it into two parts. First part will be sorted part and the other part is going to be unsorted part. I'll be picking up elements one by one from this unsorted part and inserting it at their correct position in the sorted part. After first iteration, my array should look like this, my list should look like this, where 8 has been placed at its correct position in the sorted part. After the second iteration, my sorted part would look like this, where 12 has been placed at its correct position, and the last element which is left in the unsorted part is 1. So in the next iteration, we'll be settling down 1 at its correct position. So after the last iteration, my entire list is sorted and there's nothing left inside this unsorted part. So I'll be removing the partition. So this is my sorted list after insertion sort. So now let's start the coding part. So let's start coding insertion sort. First of all, I'll be creating a function with the name insertion sort. It would be receiving a list array. Array is nothing but a list of elements, numerical elements that are needed to be sorted. So in this question, we'll be using insertion sort algorithm for sorting this array. This function would be returning a sorted array. So now we'll be iterating over the array starting from the second position. Why from second position? Because we need to take one element in sorted part so that we can compare it with the incoming elements and place them at their correct position. So this is our for loop. In this for loop, I have taken I as our counter variable, which would be ranging from the first index to the length of the array minus 1. This last term is exclusive, so length minus 1. Now I'll be picking up the element which we need to insert. So array I is the element that we are going to insert in the sorted part. Now j equals I minus 1. This j variable denotes the index of our rightmost element of our sorted array. The value of j variable would keep on decreasing till we find the correct position of this element. I'll be putting a condition. So this is my while loop, which would keep on iterating till the value of j is greater than or equal to 0 and value at j position in the index is greater than the element. We will keep on shifting the element in the sorted part to the right till the correct position of our element is found. This is how we'll be doing this. After that, decrementing the value of j. Let me write a comment for this so that you can understand it better. So after the while loop terminates, the j plus 1 index will be the correct position of element. This element that we have taken over here. right? Position. So let's now just assign element to its correct position. So this is the entire working of insertion sort. So now the only work that is left after performing this algorithm is to return the sorted array. Now let's check our function. I'll be creating a list. So this is my testing list. Let me call this function, and whatever list that it will be returning, I'll be simply printing it. So now I'll be running my code and see whether it is producing correct output or not. It is showing an error over here. I have to write and instead of double and symbol. So now let me check it whether it produces correct output or not. It is producing correct output. This is my unsorted array, and after sorting, this is my sorted array. So this was all about insertion sort.